In the chilling depth of night, our live streamer embarks on a journey into the unexplored. Beneath the canopy of the pitch-black sky, they ready themselves to undertake an excursion that will test their mettle, and perhaps even push the boundaries of their sanity. With nothing more than the digital lens of a high-powered camera and their unwavering determination, they are prepared to dive into the ominous void that lurks ahead. The haunted location they are about to enter is a decrepit, centuries-old mansion, etched by time and veiled in an ensemble of creeping vines and moss. Its dilapidated wooden structure groans under the weight of countless unspeakable horrors and unexplained occurrences it has silently witnessed. The ominous silhouette it casts under the moonlight, the eerie echoes of the past that seem to permeate the air, all serve to amplify the nightmarish fantasies of even the bravest adventurers. This is the place where our live streamer has pledged to spend the entire night, a commitment that will push their bravery to its breaking point. As the live streamer prepares for this ghostly journey, the audience watches with bated breath. The sense of shared terror and anticipation stirs a palpable bond between the live streamer and the audience. As they prepare to virtually traverse this hair-raising path in real time, the atmosphere is heavy with tension as the time draws nearer, each tick of the clock echoing like a drumbeat leading them into battle. As the moon ascends, it bathes the haunted mansion in an ethereal glow, casting long, menacing shadows that dance upon the crumbling walls. A rustling wind whistles through the hollow chambers of the mansion, a sound that sends waves of anxiety rippling through the live streamer's heart. Armed with their camera, they are ready to step into the shadows. Their pulse races, palms dampen, and their breaths grow shallow and rapid. As they approach the ominous mansion, they pause for a moment, taking in the haunting sight before them. The chilling gust of wind, the sudden hoot of an owl, all amplify the dread that fills their heart, a dread they know will be mirrored by their audience. As our live streamer steps into the shadows, the eerie silence is pierced by the ominous clang of a distant metal object. The chilling adventure has begun, and there's no turning back now. With a shaky hand, they adjust their camera, their gaze lingering on the darkened corners. Their every footstep echoes ominously, each creaking floorboard setting their nerves on edge. Their audience, keyed into every second of this harrowing journey, is with them every step of the way, ready to experience the spectral odyssey that awaits. The chilling depth of night sets the perfect stage for this real-time journey into the unknown, a journey that promises to be an unforgettable experience for all involved. As the live streamer ventures deeper into the all-enveloping gloom, the first signs of the supernatural emerge, haunting the edges of reality. A shiver runs down their spine, not from the cold, but from an unseen entity lurking, a spectral figure flickering at the corners of their vision. The silence of the expanse, amplified by their shallow breathing, is pierced by chilling winds, sweeping through the air with an eerie whine. The solitary beam from their flashlight, their only tether to reality, casts monstrous, shifting shadows along the ancient stone walls. In the echoing void, faint whispers start to resonate. They're indistinct and ethereal, a chilling murmur of voices that once told tales of life and love, laughter and loss. The whispering wind carries these spectral sounds, bouncing off the cold stone walls and becoming tangible specters of the past refusing silence. As the live streamer ventures further, ghostly apparitions flicker in and out of sight. The whispers grow louder, more insistent, their ethereal figures desperate to pass on their unfinished stories. Suddenly, the silence is violated by the heavy trudging of spectral footsteps. These are not the live streamer's own, but more oppressive, like the march of a spectral soldier long gone. Each thud of an invisible footstep sends tremors through the stone floor, an unnerving counterpoint to the icy silence. The eeriness grows, the anticipation building with each spectral echo. What could be waiting in the pitch-black void? Without warning, the spectral silence is split by the grating creak of ancient doors being hurled open. The noise cleaves through the whispers and the footsteps, a jarring disturbance that sets the live streamer's heart to race. The doors groan under unseen hands, revealing only further darkness, but the live streamer cannot shake the feeling of spectral eyes on them. Their fear is now a living entity, feeding off suspense and the ghostly occurrences. Despite the overwhelming terror, the live streamer forges on. They're motivated not just by their personal thirst for adventure, but by the thousands of entranced spectators watching their every move from the safety of their homes. The chill turns biting, the whispers grow in volume, and the shadows seem to move, yet they press forward. A heightened sense of dread fills the air, seeping into every crevice of the room. Each step, each breath, each heartbeat is accompanied by a new shuddering wave of apprehension. The live streamer's flashlight flickers intermittently, casting phantasmic shadows that twist and lurch along the cold stone walls. The footsteps grow louder, the temperature plunges further, and unseen objects start to inexplicably move. The atmosphere is so chilling it's almost smothering. Despite the terror seizing their every nerve, the human presses onward. They are not just an explorer but an entertainer, driven by the thrill of the unknown, the adrenaline rush, and the thousands watching their every movement in real time. As the temperature drops and the ghostly apparitions grow more distinct, the live streamer forges on, their fear a palpable presence in the engulfing darkness. In the heart of the haunted location, the live streamer comes face to face with the supernatural. The dark corners of this eerie place hold a story untold, a tale of chilling occurrences and the unknown. The atmosphere, laden with an inexplicable fear, sends a cold shiver down one's spine. The supernatural encounter that the live streamer experiences is far from any ordinary worldly interaction. It's an encounter that transcends the realm of the living, diving into the murky depths of beyond. The entire experience sends a wave of dread flooding through their veins, a sensation so profound it seems to freeze the very marrow in their bones. Each gasp of shock echoes through the ancient haunted halls, reverberating off the aged stones and bouncing into the stillness. The sound disrupts the sanctity of the place, creating a ripple in the already tense atmosphere. This encounter also triggers their breaths to quicken, matching the increasingly rapid beat of their heart, pounding in their ears like a menacing countdown to some unseen terror. Fear is palpable in the air. It's almost tangible. You could slice through it with a knife. It pervades every nook and cranny of the haunted location, seeping into the very essence of its existence. The icy tendrils of terror encircle the live streamer, ensnaring them in its paralyzing clutch. The tension escalates with each passing second, the anticipation reaching an excruciating climax. The dread, hidden in the background, is unseen, undefined. It exists just beyond our perception, neither visible nor completely invisible. Its form is cloaked in mystery, veiled behind uncertainty and fear. It's an entity that dwells in the shadows, an eerie presence that remains elusive, out of reach, yet close enough to send a chill down one's spine. The live streamer dares not move, their heart hammering in their chest, their breath catching in their throat. The flickering light from their flashlight skitters on the walls, piercing the darkness and exposing the concealed terror that inhabits within. The scene is set, the stage is ready, but what follows is anyone's guess. Suddenly, without warning, the live streamer's eyes roll back to reveal nothing but whites. A guttural growl emanates from their body, not their own voice, but that of something sinister, something otherworldly. Then their body jerks back violently and they are lifted off the floor, suspended in the air by an unseen force. The live streamer's terrified screams resonate, only to be abruptly cut off as the feed bursts into static. The image that returns isn't of the live streamer, but an empty, chillingly silent room. The flashlight lays discarded on the floor, its beam flickering feebly as if it too shares the room's terror. The live streamer is nowhere in sight. The stream ends, leaving the audience in shock, in suspense, questioning the fate of the live streamer.